4 weeks into the HCDE Master's Program here at the University of Washington, and I'm feeling great, still feeling great. I'm starting to talk with a lot more classmates, getting to learn about their background, and surprisingly, a lot of them are already in the tech field, working as a UX designer, product manager, you name it. Week number 4, I've learned a lot. And my most favorite thing, that's right, is learning how to use Figma. I wish I learned how to use Figma in high school. Seriously, although I don't think it was out back when I was in high school. But yes, you get the idea. Figma, look, I started using Figma starting last week, and I love it. It's very flexible. It's like a blank canvas, and anything you can do, it's up to your imagination. And I'm currently using it for a web layout project, and I have complete control of where I want to put text, how large I want to make them, importing shapes, importing photos, you name it, combining them. It's amazing, and most importantly, it's super easy to learn and super easy to use. Unlike other programs that I've sort of touched, Adobe Illustrator, it's a little hard for me. I gotta say, it's a little hard to understand how to use from the get-go. But when it comes to Figma, it's like snap, snap, snap. Matter of fact, let me show you one thing I did on Figma. So I actually made a new resume on Figma. Spot this one right here. This is the resume I made on Figma. Super clean, super simple, straight to the point. This is my old resume I made on Microsoft Word. Super clunky with text, and as you can see, I did not have much control over my layout. There you go. Compare and contrast. Word, Figma. Next thing I want to talk about is internships. So, like I said, this is my first year in the 2-year MS program, and I'm already applying to a lot of internships. I've on LinkedIn, on a new app called Handshake. I made a profile there. It's just like LinkedIn, where you connect with recruiters and job postings. Online, I'm just browsing everywhere. From September to about November is when internship opportunities are open. So if you're looking for internships during the summer that go from 12 to 16 weeks long, now is the time to apply. And if you're lucky enough, I've seen some internships where they go year long, where it's like not just during the summer, but from January to December, essentially. Don't quote me on anything, okay? I'm just speaking from very vague observations, okay? Just from my experience as a student looking for internships, there's a lot out there. I think you just gotta look. You just gotta talk to people too. You gotta talk to people. Knowing that there are a lot of internships for this profession makes me a lot more confident in being able to find a full-time job after I graduate, or even possibly before I graduate. Another thing I want to talk about is Classwork. If you didn't watch my last video, I'm taking 3 courses right now, which makes me a full-time student, and I'm still spending roughly 12 to 14 hours a week on homework. I have to say, I'm enjoying every minute of it. I'm really starting to explore my imagination and my artistic side, and it's not burdensome at all doing homework. It's very enjoyable for me, and if you know me, that's kind of crazy. That's kind of crazy. There's no constraints really to what I submit. As long as I hit the criteria, the minimum requirements for the assignment, what I want to include, what I want to do, is completely up to me, and that's what I really like about it. So if classes I'm taking are a video making class, a communications class where I'm using Figma a lot, and which is a studio class, and this one's great too. Okay. The last thing I want to talk about is grades. Grades for these classes aren't the biggest priority. Seriously, it's all about how much you learn, how much you take from each assignment so that you can apply it to your own life and how you can use it in future. Let me repeat, grades are not the most important thing, at least from what I'm experiencing. It's all about how much you put in is how much you take out, really. So if you spend more time doing homework and you really enjoy doing it, most likely you're gonna get a high grade no matter what. But the biggest thing to really consider is if you're learning or not. If you're learning anything new, you're on the right track. If you feel like you're not and you're overwhelmed, maybe take a step back and reassess, reevaluate, see where you can switch a little things up so that you're learning at a comfortable pace, but at the same time being challenged. So there you have it, week 3 and 4 of the HCDE MS program at University of Washington. I'm Henry, checking out. See you next time. I hope you guys find this video helpful because I'm loving it.